Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the show. Listen, I'm glad to have you guys here. Today is Wednesday, August 7th, 2019. And you know what? Oh boy, what a mess we got going on. I'm going to get the charts started, and we can take a look at this hot mess. Let's start the charts right here, and let's take a look first at silver price. But, gee whiz, what's going on with my silver price in the charts? Just a sec. Let me refresh the page here. There we go. That's better. Silver price has been moving up all day, you know, and we're heading on our way to $17. Where's the price there on this? They've changed the charts a little bit. It looks like it's right around $16.90 right now, and it's just touching $16.90. And we've been seeing this swing up all day in price. You know, it's exciting to watch, actually. Gold price is doing rather well, too. Up around $1,500, you know? Now, you know what's pushing all this? Is uncertainty about the economy. That's what's pushing the gold and silver price up. It's going to continue to push it up because this uncertainty, right now, it's terrible uncertainty and fear about what's coming. This is going to change soon to fear and panic, which is the next step in the situation, and that's when we're going to see these prices really start to pop, you know? Honest to gosh, what's happening in the world right now. Let's take a look now at cryptocurrencies, and we see cryptocurrencies starting to pop too in price, popping upwards. We're at 311.7 billion with the Bitcoin dominance 68.8%. And we see these coins starting to really go up in price, you know. Now, I've been saying for days about cryptocurrency, this next leg's going to take us up to 16,000. Could take us higher. I'm thinking now it could take us higher because of the situation in the world. You know, investors are looking for yield. There's no yielding anywhere out there. Nothing. Except for gold, silver, and cryptocurrencies. They're finally starting to spy those last chairs. This is a game of musical chairs, you know, and you ever seen them at the very end of the game, how they rush for the chair? You know? They all try to rush for the chair. This is what's coming. It's going to be gold, silver, and cryptocurrencies. It's a chair they're going to try to be rushing into. And so, the three markets, you're not going to run out of Bitcoin and the cryptocurrencies. You'll be able to buy that. And you'll be able to buy gold. They got tremendous amounts of gold in vaults. You know, honest to goodness, the world's awash with gold. There's a lot of gold out there, really there is, in vaults. There's tons and tons and tons of it. But you know, the silver market is actually, when you consider that what they have to use for industrial supply, they have a little bit left over every year from mining supply to supply the markets with bar and coin demand. And that suffices. That's good. It works, you know, provided you don't get a whole slew of people running in wanting to increase the bar and coin demand too far. You know, then they're not going to have enough to go around. And heaven forbid there's a failure to deliver. And that's what I think we got coming, and not in the real distant future either. You imagine what that's going to do to the price? Just imagine for a minute that there's no silver available for sale anywhere. All your local coin shops, they'll still have a bit of gold on hand to sell you, but no silver anywhere in the shop. Imagine what the price will be doing. Now, the people that are holding silver, tremendous hoards of silver out there. You know, tremendous amounts of silver. But the people that are holding silver, when the coin stores are empty and there's no silver on the shelves anywhere, and the price is going up daily, I mean going up hugely daily, the people that are holding it, are they going to sell? Well, the price, I mean, if they sell today, tomorrow the price is going to be higher. Why would they sell? Doesn't make any sense. They're going to hold out until the price peaks. What will that peak be? I just wonder, what'll it be? What'll it be, guys? What will the peak be in price? Think about it to yourself. What the peak will be in price when they run out of silver. Okay, so let's take a look now at the Dow Jones Industrial Average, and I'm going to have to refresh the page. But I haven't seen it yet. I'm like a kid at Christmas time opening up a present, and I don't know what's inside it yet. I rattle the box. I hear it rattling in there. I want to know I'm going to refresh the page right now. Now, you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking down. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking down. Here, let's see. Oh, it's down 416 points. This is why I started this channel. Financial Turmoil Explained. A long time ago I started it, and I thought the financial turmoil was going to start years ago. It's taken a long time to get here. Man, it's like watching a pot trying to boil, and it just never boils. And finally you get fed up and you go into the other room. As soon as you go into the other room, you hear the water boiling. That's the way it is. That's the way things actually work in the real world. Let's take a look now at oil. Look at crude oil. It's down at, oh my gosh. We are in deep. We are in deep doo-doo. Deep doo-doo. Look at this. Oh my God. It's down 3.3%. Oh, we're in trouble. We're in trouble. Let's take a look now at treasuries. Oh my goodness. We're in trouble. We're in trouble. We better run. Papa's coming with the switch. Man, we better run. Look at these treasuries, guys. Holy crying out loud. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Down 12 basis points. The 30 years down 12 basis points today. Oh my goodness, we are in trouble. Okay, now the dollar index. 97.43, and she's falling like a stone. Yeah, we're in big trouble, guys. Really. Seriously. Let's take a look at this right here. This article from Zero Hedge. It says, it's difficult to imagine a world where there is no trade between the United States and China. And many would argue that we would be far better off today if we had never gone down that road in the first place. In other words, trading with China. It's difficult to imagine, it says, but now that our two economies are so deeply integrated, trying to decouple it is going to be an exceedingly painful process. I think we're starting that process, guys. He says, if you are familiar with my work, you already know that I'm no fan of the Chinese government at all. Well, I'm not really a fan either. Something is needed to be done about China because they have been brazenly taking advantage of us, flouting the rules for decades. Having said that, the imperative that the American people understand, and it's imperative that you guys understand that a messy breakup with China is going to cause an extraordinary amount of pain for us and for them and for the whole world. It looks like this trade war could be the spark that plunges the global economy into utter chaos, and right now, very few Americans seem to understand the true scope of the economic nightmare that appears to be headed our way. And I think this is true. This is going to be an economic nightmare. But you know what, guys? We're tough. We're resilient. We're all going to make it through this, but we're in for some hard times coming up. Not going to be so hard, not going to be quite as hard for the people who have had the foresight to have stacked some silver and gold and have some Bitcoin put away. It's going to be awfully hard for the people that are all in dollars, because the biggest reason why it's going to be so hard for you guys that are in dollars is something that is attached to the dollar, like your bank account, for instance. You think that belongs to you, right? Actually, it's as real The money you got in the bank is as real as World of Warcraft money. You know the gold they have in World of Warcraft? That's what your money is. It's just digits. Now, if you got your money in cash, US dollars, cash, that are printed, they exist in the real world. But your money that's in the bank does not exist. And because of the use of these debit cards and these alternate forms of transaction, and they've digitalized the dollar, there hasn't been the need to print as much cash. Cash has fallen out of favor, somewhat. Still used a lot, but it's fallen out of favor somewhat. So there's not as much cash out there as you'd think. Cash is just like gold and silver. You got your derivatives gold and silver, right? Which has counterparty risk. And you've got your real gold and silver, physical. Well, cash is the same way. Cash is the physical representation of the money you have in the bank. So I would tell you guys, because the banks can just all fold up, and that money, that World of Warcraft money you got in the bank could just all disappear overnight because of the counterparty risk. I would tell you guys that if you're holding cash, real physical cash, that's not going to disappear. If you've got some physical cash someplace, it's not going to disappear. It's real. It exists in the real world, just like real gold exists in the real world. There's no counterparty risk to physical cash, other than it being connected. See, there's still counterparty risk because it is connected to the United States government, and that is the counterparty. So there is a counterparty. There is absolutely no counterparty to gold and silver. No counterparty to Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. If you have them in your wallet, got them on the exchanges, counterparty risk again. This is the biggest thing we got to worry about. I want to impress this on you guys. The biggest thing you have to worry about in this up-and-coming crisis is counterparty risk. All your stocks and bonds, counterparty risk. All of your financial assets that are in paper, counterparty risk. You've got to actually hold the possession in your hand to have no counterparty risk. It's got to be something you can hold in your hand. There's limited counterparty risk to cash, and there's no counterparty risk to real physical gold and silver. I want you guys to think about this morning, counterparty risk, because this is the biggest, most important thing. Because when this system starts to fold down, everybody's going to be chasing money. And the money's going to dry up quicker than hot spit on a red hot stove. You know, when you spit on a red hot stove, it goes psst, gone. That's how quick the cash is going to go. I mean, the money in the system. It's going to drain out just that fast at some certain point. I can't tell you when that point is, you know, because they're going to pump up the money supply and keep pumping it up until finally it's a barrel going over Niagara Falls. Listen, thank you guys for listening to this market report. And we'll catch you guys again very, very soon. Let me turn off the charts right here. And when you guys have a great day, you know, and don't worry about this stuff. We're going to get through it. You know, all of us. We're going to get through it. We might have to eat soup, you know, with ramen noodles in it to get through it. But we're going to make it through it. We'll catch you guys later. Bye-bye.